Hello. Good evening. Let's see if everything works out. I think everything works out. Yes, hello. Hi. My throat hurts. That's all. That's it. That's the stream content today. My throat hurts. Need to move my chat. Hi, Mrs. McCoy. Hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing alright. I've been jumping from sickness to sickness. The sickness the past few weeks. Cause I am sick again. For the 500th time. Doing good, you. Well, yeah. Besides the sickness, I'm doing alright. Doing schoolwork. Doing general work. Admiring the big plushie you sent. Oh no, chicken noodle soup time. I wish I had chicken noodle soup. I think I have chicken and rice soup. Oh, now I want soup. God damn it. Why do I always get like, I immediately get hungry when I start streaming. But it looks heavier than when you last pushed it. Huh. What? Wait, why can I push the boulder again? Huh? But yeah, I hope everything is going alright, Mrs. McCoy. I'm kind of trying to work out some school stuff behind the scenes. But I kind of want to get more into bettering my stream as well. And I might want to change my model sometime soon. If I can. Because I really want to. Oops, not too late to turn tail and run. Turn their tails into dust. Oh, that's a good threat. I think this one has a shield. Gatorman Weed Lord. This one has shielded. Yeah, the next damage this character takes, it will be ignored. Okay, the next time it takes damage. Yeah, I'm good at reading tonight. I can promise that this quality is gonna hold up. But yeah, I'm just glad I'm getting my stream schedule back, like, into action after my project and everything. Let's see how long that'll, you know, stay stable, since I will have a new project, like, next month. So let's hope that goes alright. I'm hoping it will, but I'm sure it will. Everything is fine. Chomp for 0 physical damage. Honestly, sure. Destroy the shield. Oh, Christ. They deal a lot of damage. I thought I nearly killed myself there, which I probably did. But go, Noodle! Do your thing. But yeah, I also want to better some screen... I know someone is making a banner for me still, which has taken some time now, honestly, since I last announced the fact that a banner is coming, and I'm still hoping it will. So we will see about that, I guess, in the near future. Who knows? I don't. Man destroys Gator Man. It's a tale as old as time. Haha. Oh, funny. Steal HP from an opponent equal to your mysticality. Not bad. Extra muscle and physical armor. Gator Punch. Increases damage for your melee weapons. Oof. What? The beasts are too enthralled by the strange obelisk to notice you. Okay. I like going into mirror dimensions. What's this? A long and knotty finger of eldritch energy. Touch it. A long and knotty finger. Well, it just turns. Huh? Did I just do some timey-wimey bullshit? Apparently I didn't. Is there another knot of energy somewhere? Definitely a house here. Oh, it's the guy. You're not alone in this place. Say something. Oh, Something, haha. Wait, wait, I don't sound like that. I can see everything. Okay, this is hard to read. You can't expect me to understand that. In the portal. Huh? Oh no. In the portal, I can see everything that ever was and ever will be. God. He's saying that in the portal he can see everything that ever was and ever will be. Everything that is to be known in our world. And in our world, in this one, and all the worlds between. Let me take a look at that. 5 mysticality. Okay. I'll come back here once I have 5 mysticality. Still weird. Short and stubby finger of Eldritch Energy. Ooh, wow, wow. Ooh, oh, what? I just moved the portal thing. I need to increase my mysticality by 1. Mysticality. Mercury eye drops. Put on a necklace. Instead of some cool glasses. Let me... Yeah, thank you. There we go. What's this? What a weird tree. According to the floating man, all worldly knowledge is contained in this swirling, convulsing star field. Kind of supra-terrestrial library. Look inside. Your eyes bent to the writhing contours of the deep, black and star-smeared tunnel, preparing nervously to receive the sum of all human and extraterrestrial knowledge. 6 experience. In the tunnel's bright center, you see a field and a cow suckling a puffin. The farmer is watching. Anything else in there? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I don't want this. That's fine, but I was hoping to find all worldly knowledge. There's nothing you're looking for in there. That's all worldly knowledge is a cow. Okay, well that's at least slightly depressing. At least slightly. Does this move the portal? It moves the portal specifically. I don't know to where, though. And this one moves where the house is, I guess? Yes. House time. I don't know if there's a different house. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, this made the portal appear here for a second. And there it is. Gator Village. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the grandfather thing with the guy. This is weird. Gator men put away their rocks when they are done playing. How nice. I don't know what to do with the dark portal of darkness. Dark. Huh. Oh wait, this is another one. These are the sleeping boys. That's it. They're just sleeping boys. Okay. I am confused. Sufficiently confused. Yeah, now the portal is in here. Can I tell him that he can pass through the portal? Bro, there's a portal. I don't think that portal contains the sum total of all worldly knowledge. I think it's just letting you look at a farm where a cow is nursing a puffin, and there is a farmer standing nearby and watching. That's all that's happening. He blinks backward. How do you blink backwards? You're really enjoying that, huh? So I want to get out of here, maybe? Can't leave. Can't leave? Why not? What? Midnight Man. Midnight Man. You can't leave because of the Midnight Man? Is that you? Is your name Midnight Man? Yes. Who's the Midnight Man? Midnight Man. He won't even look at you. He's obsessed with whatever is going on in that portal. Who the heck's the Midnight Man? These are the kind of things I have, like, nightmares about. Isn't exactly pleasant. But who am I to judge his weird behavior? Oh, is that the Midnight Man? Was that the Midnight Man? What? Why is there a weird demon? This is my confused noises. Okay, well this puts a portal here. That's cool. Puts it back here. Oh, what? This beast prefers books to strange obelisks. Who doesn't? I can fight them. Ow. They just kind of murder me, but we'll ignore that. Okay, they do deal damage with muscle, I guess, or moxie. That depends on them. Okay. Go, Noodle. Make me happy. Please. Thank you. Appreciate it, Noodle. I don't know who to attack first. I guess he dies if I attack him. Yep. He died. Forbidden Tongues dealing 6 spooky damage to all enemies. Reducing all their stats by 5. Why did it not deal damage to this guy? Okay, that hurt. This is really bad. Yeah, this guy is gonna die, Noodle, please. Noodle, he is gonna die. Gator Man Rage Jerk. Heal myself. There we go. That's gonna remove the shield at least. Is this guy gonna die? I don't think so. God damn it. No, Noodle! Ow. Okay. Restore 3 action points. Heals allies. I just want to live. At this point, I just want to live, man. Slap on. Hell yeah. So you shield yourself. Okay, this guy attacks with muscle, I think. This guy's gonna die. Let's see, I think I will win, barely. Yeah, there we go. Skill, nasty pastries, swamp mushrooms. Oh, that was only 1/2 of them. Great. It takes a child to raise a village. Does it? Don't kill Noodle. Also, why does this guy kill himself? Let's see how my Noodle do thing. That was not a Good sentence. Let's see how Noodle do. Okay, I have, like, pastry stuffs. Remove on fire. That's not the one I'm searching for. There we go. Stench damage. Filthy. Melee attacks against this target will inflict 5 poison. Oh. This guy's irritable. This target will increase all of its stats by 3 every time it's damaged. Okay, there we go. Gonna take him out because he's scary. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. That's just not ending well, is it? Also, this guy doesn't seem to take much poison damage at all. Speak the tongue of the gators. Yeah. Death. Trying again. Open the character sheet. Oh, I do have a lot of experience. Air of Mystery. Sure, I'll get the Air of Mystery. Why not? Fuck it. Still don't know what the little demon guy is for, by the way. Yeah, no, he's back there. Like, why? Ooh. Oh, he just entered here. Sneaky little devil prances about like a jester given free rein at court. This must be the Midnight Man. Whatever mischief is transpiring in this realm, you sense he's the lord of it. Hey, let that man at the portal leave this place. Is that a yes? Ooh. Surely there's something you'll take in exchange for freeing that man. Ooh, and don't call me shrilly. What? I can't read this. Oh, this is funny to you. Ooh, my sense of humor is deliciously twisted. I don't know what you want. I'm stuck. Hey, nobody gets out. Don't go anywhere. Huh? What? What's wrong with this guy? The tiny devil's eyes are twinkling. He dares you to challenge him. Nobody gets out. Don't go anywhere. Ah. Huh? What does little devil man want? The Lord of Mischief continues his jests. Does he want to go somewhere? Like into one of these houses? Yeah, this time he's in this house. Don't know what you want. Say something. He won't even look at you. He's obsessed with whatever's going on in that portal. Does he want to get into the portal, maybe? I don't know which one was the one where the portal is in here. Also, where the fuck did the Midnight Man go? God damn it. Okay. Now the portal's in here. I don't know. Does he want to get out? Hello, Midnight Man. He who. Ah, there we go. That worked. That little creature has given you the slip. No sign of it in this world, drat. What do you mean it has given me the slip? How does he even do that? Okay, this I don't think much of this makes sense at all. Maybe if I try to make him leave through here while the Gator men are watching, they'll kill him. I'll stab him with a knife. Maybe. I don't know if this is the right portal location. It is. But now the Midnight Man is nowhere to be found. So, how about I just ignore the fact that the Midnight Man exists? I have a jump button. Right. Also, why am I floating? Do I have the vampire shoes equipped? Wait, but if I move this portal, then these guys will leave, right? Then they will not look at that. Oh, there we go. That's the Midnight Man. Ooh. Look, we just given you the slip. God damn it. Don't know how that works. I don't think I need to know. What was I thinking of? Now my thoughts are just gone. Hello, Lynx. Hi, how you doing? I hope you're doing alright. My throat hurts a lot right now. Fastulence Grulch. I hope you're doing alright. Another one of those Gatorman campsites. Maybe this one... the ones who kidnapped Charles came this way. Oh god. It's another Gatorman camp, alright. And there's 4 more wrenches here. 31 to 32 one, a 63 to 64 one, a 127 to 128 one, and a 255 to 256 one. Charles must carry one heck of a toolbox. The wrenches are laid out in the shape of an arrow pointing towards a nearby hill. From the top of the hill you can see some sort of fort in the distance, apparently hammered together out of rusty scrap metal. That's got to be where the Gatorman took him, okay. Charles' wrench set, okay. I'm good, how are you? I am sick. I feel very sick, and my throat hurts even more right now. So it's probably not the smartest idea for me to be streaming too long tonight. I think I'll go on for like an hour or something, and then I'll take some rest. Cause I am dying of throat ow. Let me close it. There we go. This Ford truck has been fitted with Lincoln tires. That's a little ominous. Oh, these are the people. Couple of shady looking characters. Wait, are these the missing people? Hi? Hi. Hello. Are you Jarvis and Clem Schlitz? Nah, I'm Clem. He's Jarvis. Shut up, Clem. You might be a pro-he. Oh, I ain't Clem, and I ain't Jarvis. Relax, guys. I just saw a poster at the bus stop and got curious. I'm not gonna turn you in. My name's Angus. Oh, no, get well soon. Understanding. Yeah, it's okay. I will get well. Don't worry about it. When are you gonna stream again, Lynx? I know you did, but it didn't give me messages. And then I saw you. Then I saw that you streamed like after the fact, and then I got sad because Twitch refuses to give me messages anymore when anybody streams. Kinda sucks. Twitch is being a doofus. Oh well, that's a relief. Sure is. Good to meet you, Angus. What are you two doing in this weird cave? Got ourselves in right a predicament, is what we done. What happened? Well, me and Jarvis been brewing up some homemade hooch to sell. Been stashing it in the back of this here cave. But we got wind that the Prohees was on our tail, so we figured we better cheese it. Pull the old 23 skidoo, you know? I don't know. Come to find a pack of them mean lizard vermins got into the hooch and they won't give it back. Aw. We was thinking we'd just take the loss and blow, but we hit another snag. What kind of snag? I went and locked the keys in the truck. Oh. Still don't get why'd you go and do a fool thing like that for. I told you it ain't like I went and did it on purpose or nothing. I'll see what I can do. Wire coat hanger. You could probably jimmy the door open if you had a coat hanger. In fact, I do. Get the car unlocked, but your coat hanger gets ruined in the process. Shucks. I unlocked the truck? Well, dang, that's a load on my mind. Thanks, pal. I'm driving this time. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, very shiny powder. It's a vein of confident limestone. Great. Bamboozle. They growl at you menacingly, plainly to sozzle to just jump and attack you. On the other hand, if you get too near their booze, that could change in an instant. Frighten them away. Whoa, you guys are really into that baby formula. You must be missing some vitamins or something. Booze good. Wait, baby? Yeah, we feed that stuff to human babies, so they grow up big and strong, like me. You hold up your arm and pat a barely visible bicep. Drink booze? Make strong? Humans weak. Hey now, I lived off that stuff when I was a kid, and I am in peak physical shape. Wanna see me do a push-up? Feeling pretty good. Bet I could do 2 or 3. The Gatormen are so disgusted by this, they drop the bottles and stomp away without even pausing to beat you up. Nice. It's Jarvis and Clem's hooch. What's left of it? Clem and Jarvis' hooch. This here hooch ain't nothing to shake a stick at. That's for damn sure. I don't, whatever that means. I dealt with the gators. You can get your hooch, at least what's left of it. You hand over the case you picked up. Well, heck, that's great news. Thanks, fella. We'll get to loading the truck in a jiffy. Looks like you guys are good to go? Sure does. Thanks a million, fella. You really saved our bacon. And how? We ain't got much to offer you by way of rewards, but feel free to grab a crate of hooch as a thank you. It's a case of whiskey. If you've got a bad case of sobriety, the only cure is a good case of whiskey. Thanks. They quickly load the rest of the hooch into the back of the truck and drive away. Unfortunately, you forgot to pay attention to how they get the truck through that weird tree hole. Oh, well, maybe next time. Nice. What's about my walk cycle? Russian clogs, I see. Gatorman Fortress. The Frog Bog. Stop and hang out with them. We always hang out with frogs where I come from. Look at all these frog. Help! Ribbit! Buddy! Buddy, help! What? You clear your throat. There was a frog in it. Haha. Maybe don't use that joke when talking to the frogs, though. Hello, frogs. Not what? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Not. Ribbit. Not what? Not what? Not humans. Speak to the frogs. You address the frogs again. You're frogs, not humans. Yes, I can see that. Wait, are you saying you're humans, not frogs? Yes. Right. Oh god. Yes. Speak to the frogs. You think about what it would be like to be trapped in a frog's body. After a few seconds, you stop thinking about it, because you don't like thinking about things that fill you with harrowing existential angst. How did this happen? Cave curse. God statue. God curse frog. Oh, they probably did something with like a frog god statue and angered the god in some cursed cave. Kinda hard to understand with everybody talking all at once. Why are you all talking? Single mind. Oh, they all have a single mind. Frogs all have a single mind. All frogs share a single mind. Wow, that's incredible. That changes our Actually, you can't think of anything any significant consequences of what you just learned. You try to remember that the last time you interacted with a specific frog as an individual, and it was... Uh-oh, that biology class. Probably best not to bring that up. Is there somewhere I can help you? One of the larger frogs hops up to you and coughs loudly. A shiny green object flies out of its mouth and sinks into the water. Grab it. A gleaming emerald. You roll up your sleeve and plunge your hand into the nasty water. Your fingers find a hard object, which turns out to be, well, shiny. It's the most beautiful thing a frog has ever barfed at you. You turn your back to the frog. Huh, what should I do with this? A second frog approaches and belches up a soggy piece of paper. You decide to just look at it instead of touching it with your hand. It appears to be a shipping label for a nearby quarry. Hame Quarry. Good luck. You should probably go to Hame Quarry and figure out what's up with that emerald. Okay. I'm saving some frog people, as you do when you're a streamer. This is like an everyday thing, honestly. Why here, swamp dumb, we go. What, you don't like the swamp? It's your home. Bad home, all mud, smell gross. Well, what about your family? Alphonse stares at you incredulously. Incredulously? I don't know what that word means. I'm very slow tonight. Oh, come on, surely this place is good for something. Yes, make angry. Alright. He angry. There's a note on the door. Drive efficiently. Excess gas used will be deducted from your paycheck. MGMT. Hame Quarry, help wanted. This guy seems a bit, hi there, Ribbit. This might seem like a strange question, but do you know anything about a curse, Ribbit? Your attitude says no, but your everything else says yes, Ribbit. Alright. I don't like that he had a bump on his... Yeah, I don't like this. Just everything about that is... This hat rack is dressed like a cowboy. Intimidating Setson. Muscle and moxie. That's actually not bad. Personnel files for everybody who works at or has ever worked at this quarry. You give the files a quick rifle through. They tend to be very thin. People who were hired and then quit really fast. There's only a handful of current records, and they aren't very interesting. Sad. It's the foreman's desk, presumably. A Bess. Deals a Moxie +5 in physical damage. And the Hame Quarry mess hall key. You find a key labeled Miss, and a gun labeled Bess in 2 different drawers. There's some papers and stuff, but none of it seems significant to you. There's also this. A painting of a safe. Is that meant to be reverse psychology? You push the painting aside and find, surprise, a safe. Unfortunately, it's a key-type safe, and you don't have the key. Not that a combination lock would have been much better, but you could have twiddled the dial and hoped to get lucky. Oh god, I thought it was a knocking on the door because of the noises I make when I walk. Your assumption was correct, it's a bookshelf full of books. Advanced Scowling. Heal target for 5 HP, that's not bad. Remains of a fancy meal with fancy condiments. Hi there, Ribbit. Nice suit, you look like a fancy guy. Ribbit. I guess you basically won the frog lottery, huh? Ribbit. Awesome. Grit teeth. Sometimes you get so into the music that the only expression you're capable of making is a rictus of pain. You read the book and really up your frowning game. Not that there's anything fun about anything. The back page has a bunch of exercises for strengthening your frowning muscle. All 438 of them, according to that old age. Upgrade. You go through the exercises, it's a lot of work, but you end up with the tauntest frowning muscle you've ever seen. It makes you want to smile, but you can't anymore. Grit teeth has been upgraded. You test your newfound abilities by frowning at the book until it bursts into flames. Okay. Alright. Cool. Mess hall. This door is locked, so the food won't escape, presumably. There we go. You leave the key in the nearby windowsill. As advertised, it's a mess. Ah. From the looks of the crust on these dishes, the food here wasn't very good even before it spoiled. This range doesn't even have a gas line connected to it. I guess you could warm something up to room temperature. Awesome. Oh, what? Looks like these last people got so hungry they started eating the cabinet doors. Check the last cabinet. Nothing in here but junk. 2 matches. What do you mean? That's not junk. That's 2 burnt down houses. By me. This table is swarming with flies. Oh, there's only one bed. The S on that bunks sign must have been a typo. All of the oil in this lamp has dried up. How does oil dry up? Some cruel soul turned this radio to static and then walked away. Use Rufus's gadget. You tune into the WGCR and hold Rufus's gadget up to it. The thing clicks a few times and the little needle goes up to 2. Then you restore the radio to the way you found it, making your mom proud. That frog lady's watching and seems to be real agitated. Better leave them alone. Oh. Hi, ma'am. Ribbit. Can you tell me, can you communicate to me in some way? Anything about a curse? Ribbit. Oh, jeez. Please don't do that thing with your neck. Ribbit. Somebody else doesn't like it. This is either a guy who thinks he's a frog, or the soul of a frog trapped in the body of a guy, or a really good method actor rehearsing for a Toad of Toad Hall. Hi, excuse me, Ribbit. Have you seen any cursed frog idols around? He sticks his tongue out as a fly buzzes past, and seems to be confused and disappointed by its length. Oh boy. Okay, good luck, Ribbit. That obelisk business was strange, huh? You ghosts, see-through. Yeah, you look the same to me. Too weird, obelisk stupid. It's another of those froggy men. Hi, Ribbit. If I asked you if you were a frog trapped in a man's body, would you have any way to answer that question that I would be able to understand? Ribbit. I guess I don't know what I was expecting. Ribbit. A lot of frog. Combat skills, grit teeth, hell yeah. Oh, this is where the gem goes, I guess. This frog person seems more cheerful about the situation than the others you've seen. Hey, don't touch that. Man. That's right. I'm a human man and not a frog at all. I have reason to believe that you're actually a frog in a man's body somehow. Well, it's my body now, and I'm keeping it. I don't need any dry skin leg walkers coming in here and, holy hop. You've got the missing eye. This big emerald? Yeah, I was just noticing that it looks an awful lot like the other one. Okay, I absolutely need you to step away from that statue. Right hopping now. You don't want me to fix it? It's very important. It's an ancient idol of the frog god, and when the humans blasphemed against it by removing that eye, this particular human right here, I might add, they were cursed with the great croaking one's righteous fury. Oh, so that's why all the people here and the frogs in that bog nearby... Yeah, you guessed it. It's the old Freaky Friday routine. I don't know what that means. Forget about it. The point is, the humans did the crime, so now it's the frog's time to shine. And if I put the eye back in... If you put the eye back in, it undoes the curse, yeah. Oh, Hop, I maybe shouldn't have told you that. Those frogs, people really want their bodies back. Well, so hopping what? Hop them. Jeez, man. Look, take your inherent pro-human bias into account and consider the justice of the situation, alright? These people come rolling in here with the machines and stuff, tear up our land, spill oil and gasoline everywhere. Then they find this ancient religious icon, and the first thing they do is try to loot it. These aren't good people. And they got what was coming for them. Well, what should I do? I'll tell you what you do. Take the other eye out of the statue. What? I don't want to be a frog. Nah, worry about that. It won't curse you. What it'll do is make the original curse permanent. No takebacks, no do-overs. That's justice, tadpole. Tell you what, I'll sweeten the deal. You can keep the emeralds. Heck, I'll even make a necklace for you. You like necklaces? Still getting used to having a neck myself. Well... Okay, I'll take out the other eye. No deal. I want to fix this. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Lie. Well, considering that I haven't really figured out how to work these fists yet, I can't do much more to stop you either way. But I'm warning you, if you put the eye back, you're gonna find yourself on the wrong side of history, pal. Uh-huh. Judging from the smell and the thick cloud of flies, that is not a place for a good time. Let's not go back there unless you have a really good reason to. I'm not sure if I wanna... I think I might wanna... A statue of some kind of ancient... frog. God, apparently, its lone eye glows mysteriously. Mess with it. The statue's one remaining eye twinkles in the dim light. It almost looks like it's winking at you. Which does not exactly help when it comes to making a decision here. Maybe be a little more explicit about your desire, huh, frog god? Honestly, I'm returning the eye because I don't think the workers are to blame here. They're in this weird hierarchy thing where they can't really question what their boss does, right? What their boss wants. Or at least that's what I'm expecting. That they're in this kind... I mean, they don't seem to have the best amenities for workers here. And since they don't really stay here that long either way, it seems like the work conditions are horrible. And these guys are not to blame for what bad things their boss makes them do. You know, they just want to survive. So I return the missing eye. In the interest of full disclosure, I should point out that this is a one-way decision. If you mess with the idol, you won't be able to change your mind afterwards. So don't mess this up. Return the missing eye. No, don't! You suck at the missing emerald back into the statue. Both eyes flash with a brilliant green light. Then dim again. No. No, hop you, you bastard! You okay? My brain feels slimy. Gross. Statue of some kind of ancient rock god. Both emerald eyes gleam. What? Both emerald eyes gleaming. This guy seems pretty tired. Maybe it's from all the hopping around earlier. Hey, are you, the original you? I'm the actual human guy, yeah. My name is Roger. Thanks for your help. I think I would have gone crazy if I'd been trapped as a frog for much longer. Although I guess there isn't a lot of practical difference between a crazy frog and a sane one. No problem, Roger. I was happy to help. If that's still true, we've got another problem. What's up? Yeah, see, I don't know how much you solved the situation at this quarry, but it is a real terrible place to work. Yeah, that's what I thought. It does seem kind of run down. It doesn't need to be, that's the thing. We turn a good profit, but the foreman refuses to spend any more than the absolute minimum on facilities and wages. And meanwhile, he's eating caviar for lunch like he's John D. friggin' Rockefeller. Jeez. You should have seen his face when I showed him that idol. His tongue hit the floor like a cartoon wolf. He's getting yacht catalogs in the mail, while us that do the actual work gotta take turns sleeping in one bed. Why don't you quit? We tried to start a union, but he just called in the Pinkertons to rough us up. If we try to quit, it's the same deal. We can't even just walk out, because he watches us like a hawk. We decided to take our chances anyway, though. See that tunnel back there on the left? That comes out past the trees, and if we snuck out at night, he wouldn't spot us. We could be out of here and well on our way to the town by morning. You're planning to cross the swamp at night? It's not much of a plan, but it's the only plan we've got. The only problem is that tunnel's full of flies, some kind of nest, and you need someone to clear out the tunnel for you. That's about the size of it, and the size of those flies is real big. Swell. I need you to kill any maggots in there too, so they don't come back. Ugh. Haven't got anything to pay you with, but we'd really appreciate the favor. Okay. Anyways, that's your problem. This man looks puzzled and tired. I'm really thirsty for some reason, which is weird because water is practically the only thing we got to eat around here. Is it clean at least? Calling it that would be a real stretch, but that was alright. Once your immune system gets acclimated. I grew this mustache to help filter it. Yeesh. Jesus Christ. This guy has an uncomfortable but hopeful look on his face. Everything alright? My tongue hurts. I got some kind of gross taste in my mouth. Oh. Mainly been eating shoe leather though, so that isn't really new. That might be new in a way. What? Nothing. Everything okay? Oh, I don't like to complain, but I'm so tired. When I took this job as an office assistant, I never imagined I'd be in charge of all the cleaning and maintenance around the camp as well. And there's so much, and I'm only one person. Jeez, that's rough. And now I'm having these weird dreams about frogs. Honestly, it makes me regret giving up Laudanum. Laudanum. Isn't this some kind of, medicine? Hopefully Roger's plan will work out. You probably shouldn't go through their stuff while the lady's watching, right? You good? Are you okay? That depends on whether you're real or I'm hallucinating you. I'm real. The frog thing, though, that was a hallucination, right? No, that was real too. You're about to tell me that my shoelaces really are butterflies? I should warn you. I don't know how I'll react to that. Maybe you should go get some sleep. Hello, dearest Foreman. Scram, I'm busy. Foreman looks up from the yard catalog he's reading and scowls at you. Hey, leave my safe alone. Painting. Leave my painting alone. Why do you say safe just then? Leave my painting safely alone. Uh-huh. Wanna steal his shit? Wait, what? It's all books on management with the titles like Shaking the Invisible Hand, You Deserve More, and How to Get Blood Out of the Turnips You Hired. Yeah, no, these are just uninteresting ones. Okay, time to clear the cave. Let the half frog, half humans be. Fight them. Wait, what? These flies are large and aggressive. That's 2 understatements for the price of 1. Oh, a vein of extra bloody hematite. You convince the hematite to give you some of its extra blood. Hematic ichor. Some good parts of blood. Oh god, it's dark. Oh, this is a very bloody vein, I see. Filthy. Yeah, melee attacks do stuff, but... I don't know how much HP they have. I didn't look. I should have probably looked. Ugh. I hate the noises. They make me very uncomfortable. Ugh. Disclaimer, there are flies in this game. Ugh. Stop. Stop buzzing around. Going fucking insane here. Die. Wait, why did that one die? I clicked on this one. Not Noodle! You monster! You killed him. Die. You won. No unusually larger flies on you. Destroy a giant pile of squirming maggots. Also a squirming pile of giant maggots. Destroy the horrible things. You're going to have to stomp them and squelch them, basically individually. It's going to be super disgusting. Would you like to read a full description of that, or shall we just move on? I want the gory details. Just to be clear, there is no bonus item or achievement or other special reward for reading this gross version. And it's going to be as long as I can stand to make it. Hit me with your best shot. Oh. Why did I do that? I regret it already. Okay. Crack is the sound of me cracking my knuckles. We're readying up. You pick up one of the maggots. It's about the size and shape of a medium to large sweet potato, or yam, depending on where you're from. But instead of brownish or orange, it's a sickly white color, ridged like an earthworm, both fleshy and rubbery, and covered in clear, sticky mucus. It's wriggling and it wriggles and pulses in your hand. You drop it on the ground and stomp on it. God damn it. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm just putting myself in more pain than I already am in. It bursts with a pop squelch sort of sound, spraying lumps of that pallid white flesh and a thin greenish yellow juice in a circle around the point of impact. When you lift your foot again, it sticks to the floor and makes a slurp sound as you peel the sole of your shoe away. Ugh. Keep going. Oh, why am I doing this? Do it for the content, me. Do it for the content. I'm doing it for the content. You pick up 2 more maggots. They wiggle in your hands as though they can sense what is happening. The mucus covering them, and your hands now, has the texture and viscosity of slightly thinned down rubber cement. It glistens in the dim light and makes strands and webs between your fingers as you open and close your hands. Why am I opening and closing my hands? Stop. You drop the 2 maggots on the ground and stomp on them, 1 foot each. Splort, splack. The spray looks like lumps of old mayonnaise mixed with the juice from an expired camping glow stick. Cool, thanks. The added liquid is making the floor slimy instead of sticky now, and you have to move more carefully to keep your footing. You approach the pile again. How long is this gonna go? You pick up another maggot that sticks to your hand, and as it writhes, you can feel the glue-like mucus pulling softly at your skin. The fluids pumping around inside it make it pulse faintly, like a slowly beating heart. What the fuck? You see, I don't know why I'm doing this to myself or you, because I think I'm putting you in just as much pain as I am myself. So I am apologizing, but also I don't feel regret at all. You squeeze it gently at first. Why? Then harder. It has the rubbery resistance of a half-filled water balloon. Imagine a white balloon partially filled with warm green milk. And how it would feel to squeeze that in your fist. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna get sick. There's a thin, high-pitched squealing sound as it bulges at the ends, and then bursts, spraying you with, by appearances, rancid cottage cheese and antifreeze. Now is when you start to notice the smell. Okay. What's the smell? This is a true story. Once, when I was in junior high school, I tripped and skinned my left elbow on the sidewalk. A patch of bleeding road rash a little larger than a quarter. I washed it off and put a bandage over it and forgot about it until a few days later when I noticed the smell. Oh no, because my classmate sitting near me had noticed the smell and wondered aloud where it was coming from. My injury had become infected and the bandage was so... The smell is immediately identifiable, but if you never smelled it, it smells a lot of rotting apples about the time they're completely brown and soft and have started to leak and collapse under their own weight. I have never had rotten apples like that, so I can't imagine this, luckily. Close your eyes and take a deep breath through your nose and imagine the smell filling your sinuses, except with an undertone of sour milk. That's what you're smelling now. I can't compare that, so keep going. We're not allowed to stop anymore. We're not allowed to stop. You pick up a maggot in each hand and squeeze them. They thrash in your hands and squeal a thin, high-pitched noise like a pinhole in an air mattress. You close your eyes as they burst, and warm-clotted innards splatter against your face. Why against my face? What kind of weird fetish bullshit is this? Then ooze down and drip onto your shirt. You might expect their insides to be cold, as insects are cold-blooded, but in fact, maggots generate a fair amount of heat through metabolism and muscular contraction. In terms of texture, it's like being splattered in the face with a bowl of warm bolognese sauce. I can imagine that more. That sounds slightly more tasty than this, so I will imagine this from now on. Or perhaps more accurately, if someone projectile vomited onto your face after eating a bowl of warm bolognese sauce. Of course they had to ruin the thought of something at least slightly better than whatever the fuck this is. Smell of rotting fruit and sour milk is thick in the air now. Some of the juice got into your... I don't really have a point of comparison for the taste, but I imagine it tastes much the same as it smells. A little more acrid, maybe. I can't stop anymore. It's literally not letting me. The next message is, oh god. Killing the maggots on ones and twos is clearly not going to... it's clearly going to take too long, so you jump as high as you can and stomp heavily into the pile with both feet. Sound it makes sort of a walk, crunch, splat, all at the same time, and you're up to your waist in thrashing white, mucus-coated grubs. You lift a foot, but lose your balance and fall backwards into the pile. Imagine falling backwards into a ball. This is... okay, it just went from disgusting to horrifying. Imagine falling backwards into a ball pit filled with overripe tomatoes, as long expired milk, except the tomatoes are alive and crawling on you. Now they have covered you. They are everywhere. Oh no, this is horrifying. You roll around, crushing the squirming maggots beneath you. Oh god. Oh, this reminds me, because when I'm watching Higurashi with some friends, when I started watching it with Joshua and Dawn, they did a meme where they just kept repeating, "It's under your skin, it's under your skin." And that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm paining, by the way. You roll around crushing the squirming maggots, feeling each distinct burst as the rubbery grubs pop under your weight and spray more yellow-green bile and lumps of white gristle into the growing pool of sweet and sour-smelling slime. Oh god. Giant maggot. I got a giant maggot. Eventually you stop, out of breath, but not wanting to breathe. It doesn't matter, because the putrid glop has gotten into your nose, and in your mouth, and down your throat, regardless of your desires. You might guess that you had become accustomed to the smell by now, but no. You still smell it, and you will never stop smelling that rotten fruit stench for the rest of your life. You're lying in a pool of chunky maggot stew, covered in the pulp of hundreds of burst grubs. Your clothes soaked entirely through the skin with mucus and stinking green juice. Every crevice filled with... Jesus, you can stop. You pained me a lot. You're the ungodly avatar of putrescence and filth upon this miserable earth. Anyways, thanks for reading. Hope you enjoyed. I got experience in a giant maggot. Looks like you missed one. Seems like it really enjoys running around on your head, though, so... you haven't got the heart to kill it. Yay. Well, I do have a giant maggot on my head now, and honestly, this is kind of a good equipment item. Why is it pulsating on my head? Stop doing that, please. Oh god. It's back way out of the cave. Okay, right, that just brings me here. Hi. Hi, how is it? Oh my god. Don't come any closer. What are you covered in? Oh, this? Maggot guts. Well, thank you for clearing out the tunnel. Please leave this enclosed space and get some fresh air. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I was saying it more for my benefit. Good luck with your escape plan. This man looks puzzled and tired. This guy has an uncomfortable but hopeful look. When are they gonna do their thing? Well, anyways, I am sufficiently disgusted. Let's see what the frog bog has to offer, because these frogs will probably hate me. Honk back. Honk, honk! A thundering honk rattles the trees. Birds flee, fish hide. You don't know what creature gave this honk, but you know it rules the swamp through fear. That whatever it is rule the swamp today. It's allowed to rule the swamp. I want my moxie up. There we go. Ribbit, speak to the frogs. Okay, I fixed it, I think. All you frogs are just frogs now, right? 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 You're all frogs. Alright. Good. I'm hoping that they already escaped now. Wait, what? A black shape looms into view. At first, it's difficult to make out from the silhouette, but it seems to be a massive shadow brute. Doesn't immediately react to your presence. Perhaps it's facing away, although again, it's hard to tell. From its movements, it seems to be eating something. Then another shape, a flappy bat-winged shape, unfurls itself and on the brute's shoulder and screeches noiselessly at you. The brute starts to turn around. Fight him. It's a bat and a brute. Shadow brute. That does not have as much HP as I thought it would have. This only deals 5 damage. Well, anyways, I'm sufficiently disgusted now. My day just got at least 5% worse through that dialogue that I have gone through. So that's cool, right? That's kind of cool. That's nice, right? Ah, pew. Oh, it has spooky armor. Die. +1 to all stats. Yes, Noodle's gaining strength. When are you doing the thing? Hi again. Oh, jeez. What's wrong? Did you forget that you're covered in maggot guts? Because you're still covered in maggot guts. Nobody else has mentioned it. They're probably all too polite. I don't like that this is still filled with, like, you know, things with flies. The Monster Shack. You take a wrong turn, and instead of ending up where you wanted to be, you end up at the Monster Shack. You know it's the Monster Shack because of the big sign on it that says Monster Shack. Check it out. Monster Shack. No skeptics. Oh, there's some code that I'm gonna photograph. Because I have photographed all the codes that I have seen so far, and I'm not gonna stop now. Because no one can stop me. Okay, just roll around on the floor. Inside you find, not to be decayed and crumbling tumble-down shack strewn with ancient wreckage that you were perhaps expecting, but an actual, maintained, and fairly clean tumble-down shack strewn with 12 to 14-year-old kids. What the... Hey, what are all you kids doing out here in the middle of the swamp? Why shouldn't we be? Because it's dangerous here. Yeah, but this is where the monsters are. That's why it's dangerous. Do you believe in monsters, mister? I believe the real monster is man. All 6 kids sigh and roll their eyes at you. Okay, I guess I deserve that. Do you believe in monsters or not? You can't join our monster squad unless you do. Of course I do. I've seen them. Of course I do. It would be a real feat of cognitive dissonance otherwise. You mean, you've seen them? Oh, for really real? Well, yeah. Which one? Fishmen, vampires, fairies, gatormen. All of them. Seen all of them. Fairies? Oh, those don't count. Those guys are just weird jerks. We're looking for real monsters. I don't understand what real monsters means in this context. Since you believe in monsters, you can join our monster squad. Otherwise, we can't tell you anything, because it's secret. Okay, I'll join. Great, it'll be nice to have someone who can reach the top shelf on those old bookcases we scavenged. Is that it? I'm a member now? Yeah, we used to have a big ceremony where you had to repeat a vow and stuff, but it took too long and we're all busy with our research. Come on in and have a look around. This is a machine. I like this machine. What's this thing you're making? I don't really know yet. I'm just kind of messing around with it because I'm taking a break from my main project. Hey, do you know anything about the chupanaranya? I try to avoid spicy food. It gives me hiccups. No, this is a kind of monster that eats oranges. They're supposed to be from way down south, but I know there's one in the swamp somewhere. Unfortunately, no matter what kind of trap I build, it keeps escaping. You want to try? Sure. Great, feel free to use my workbench over there. I've got plenty of spare parts and stuff. Managed to catch it, bring me back one of its nostrils as proofs, okay? A nostril, not the whole head or pelt. No, I don't want to kill it, just prove that it's out there. Okay. Close that. You grab some scrap metal from the bench and construct a very basic animal trap. Would you like to make any refinements? I will add a fuse. You hook up a fuse, just in case. Tighten the spring. You grab a wrench and tighten the trap's main spring. Adjust the torque. You grab a screwdriver and carefully adjust the torque. Tweak the trigger sensitivity. You grab a plier needle, a pair of needle-nosed pliers, and carefully adjust the sensitivity of the trigger. It's good enough. Homemade chapanera trap of dubious quality. Pet him. Boris hisses at you. He must know you're an outsider. Oh well. Dozens of volumes of serial fantasy for young adults and older than average children. For example, The Maze of Mystery, Part 47. Lloyd Clark and the Maze of Gold. The Cavern of Fire, Part 28. Ruby Phillips and the Sword of Ice. Mary Miller and the Pyramid of Gold. The Adventures of Rufus Smith and Irene Griffin. Jerry Evans and the Labyrinth of Slime. What awesome stuff. Peering into the terrarium filled with flies and occasionally tapping on the glass. Hi there, are you into flies? Well, kinda. They're interesting once you get over the gross factor. But mostly I'm just studying these because what I'm really interested in is the Flyman. The Flyman? Oh yeah, maybe the Flyman. Or maybe the Man-Fly. I haven't decided which way is better yet. So what is the Flyman and or Man-Fly? He's a scientist that moved into the old Flemberg place. I did a little spying on him, and I think he's trying to turn himself into a giant fly. This is a reference. Why would anyone want to do that? I don't know. That's what's so interesting about him. Huh. She looks at her feet and blushes a little. Also, he's really handsome. For now, you mean. Well, yeah, I'd really like to meet him, but I'm too shy. Can you help me out? Sure. Thank you. Here, I'll show you where the house is. The old Flemberg place. If you meet him, could you bring me back a souvenir? Like what? Maybe, one of his chest hairs? Sure. That's weird. Anyways. Kid has a ball cap with a sinister-looking triangle on it and is messing around with an elaborate homemade radio. Hi there. Hi, say you're a grown-up. Can you help me with something? I'm not buying you any cigarettes. Oh, no. There's the swamp lady named Barbara. Barbara Yargarar. It's like, how's the other one called? Now I'm trying to think how the actual creature is called. The actual Barbara creature. Everybody says she's just a fairy tale, but I know she's real because I've seen her HUD right here in the swamp. But I don't know. I don't know if she's the sort of swamp lady who eats kids or not. Swamp lady? I don't want to call her swamp witch or swamp hag or stuff like that. It would be mean to judge her that way without having even met her. Jeez, kids these days. Alright, I'll check her out for you. Great, thanks. Here, I'll mark her HUD on your sponge? Map, anyways. Bring back a feather to prove you met her. Is it Baba Yaga? Yeah, it's Baba Yaga. She has feathers? I mean, from one of her pet birds, the stories say she has a ton of them. How will you know it isn't just an ordinary feather I found somewhere? Well, you seem like a trustworthy person. Then why do you need me to bring proof at all? Because that's how quests work, come on. Okay. Wait, I can ask about the radio. Any chance I can get the WGCR on that radio? I can't seem to get any station right now, no sorry. Sad. Can tell me he has a nice hat. What does the triangle mean? It's great pyramids. One of them anyway. Ever seen them? Only on your head, not personally. Well, maybe you will someday. Sure, who knows. A big leather-bound tome. What's this book? List of vampire nests. It's like 400 pages long. Lots of vampires in the swamp. If you want to help, you can always go clear some of them out. Not right now. This kid is preoccupied with repeatedly smelling 2 large test tubes. What have you got there? Perfume samples? Kinda. This one is a combination of hydrogen sulfide and methane. Common swamp gas, basically. Oh. What's the other one? Coffee. To clear the swamp gas smell out of my nose. Huh. Okay, so... why? I'm researching a creature known as the Smell-o'-the-Wisp. Uh-huh. I've only run into it once, but I have a good memory for smells, so I figured I can match its smell so I figure if I can match its smell, that particular chemical mix will tell me more about it. Smell of the what? Wisp. It's a cloud of intelligent swamp gas. Some people say it's the ghost of a dead chili cook-off judge. But I think there's probably a more scientific explanation. You're telling me you're looking for an intelligent... The girl gestures sternly at the sign over at the workbench. No fart jokes. Oh, come on. It's a smell of the wisp. Nope. Well, I don't know what to say then. If you're willing to help instead of making puerile goofs... This kid is saying a word that I don't know. What is puerile? Puerile, yes. I could really use a sample to analyze. Okay, I'll find the smell of the wisp. Nose trumpet. Okay, I'll go find the smell of the wisp. Great, thank you. Here, take this. It should help you track it down. A nose trumpet. I just smell through this? Yeah, just follow your nose. Alright then. Can I use this thing to... So just don't disturb any of my smells. Fancy potions. Plus 10 max HP. Double ice. This kid is well, he's eating something. I don't mean to be rude, but what's your deal, kid? I'm Moss Man. I'm a Moss Man. You are a... Okay, well not really, but I want to be a Moss Man when I grow up. That's why I'm eating all this fertilizer. It's actually cornflakes. I'm just pretending. Okay. Man, who's... What? Yeah, okay. Who? Haha, yeah, I'm not crazy. Some people say I'm crazy for believing in the Moss Man, though. But I know he's real. I've seen him. What's a Moss Man? A man made of moss? Actually, it's a person who's very good at Hollow Knight lore. Yup, he's all fuzzy green. It's so neat. Oh, hey, you should go see him for yourself. Then, if you bring back proof he exists, people won't think I'm weird anymore. Well, they might. Sure, I'll go have a look. Moss Rock Grotto. If you see him, try to bring back some Moss's proof, okay? What? Diamond woofed at me. Woof. Bark. Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. That's how you handle stuff when Daya comes into the room, by the way. You just start barking. What are you reading? It's about Neanderthals and other early humanoids. Unfortunately, I'm not finding anything useful in here. What are you looking for? The honey ape. What now? Bark, 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 bark. Hello, Daya. Bark, 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 bark. I have dog. Like a good dog. Oh god, that makes me feel weird already. I will stop barking purely because you said good dog. Bark, bark, bark. So loyal and obedient. I'm as loyal and obedient as a houseplant. I cannot move away, so I'm very loyal and obedient. But how are you doing, Daya? Hello, welcome in. What now? Never heard of it? It's a very famous monster. It's a hairy primate, or primate-like creature, that's smaller than a human, but with human-sized hands. Most of the legends call it Big Hands, but I'm pretty sure the Big Hands legends are the reports of honey ape sightings. Honey ape sightings are referring to the same cryptid. That's interesting. I know it lives around here somewhere, I just haven't been able to find it yet. I'll look for it. That would be excellent, thank you. Here, I found some of its prints once and made a tracing. That might help you track it down. Try and get one of its fingernails as proof. How will a fingernail be proof? Because it has... Because it'll be as big as a human fingernail, honestly. Okay. Gotta work on stuff. That's fair. I hope you have a nice working time on stuff. Dismantle your trap and start over. I need a battery. Because I don't think the trap is good if I just go... Well, I mean, I might as well do all these things right now. But I think I need a battery. You come talk, okay. He back, what, who? I mean, who's? Abner, worst Gator man, hated enemy. Oh, what did he do? Not fight, go hide, coward. What did he do to you, though? Stole sunglasses. Oh my god. Cool shades. Mine took kill. Yes, go kill him right now. Track, smell, walk, swim, run. Find Abner, find enemy. Smell strong. Closer now, find, kill. Smell here, Abner here, kill, destroy, cool shades. Ah, kill. There, Abner, ask Gator, kill. These guys aren't healthy at all, so I can kill them. Ugh. Bite him. Fuck yeah, get your shades back. Alphonse's marks increased by 1. Stay here. Damn, I got some cool shades. I back. Kill enemy. Get shades. Oh, I noticed. Looking good, buddy. Did that guy give you any trouble? Ah, yes, too weak. Fight boring. Now you got cool shades. Fuck yeah. Barbara's hut. Oh god, what? You're browsing your way through the swamp, taking a sniff through your nose trumpet now and then. The swamp smells terrible. I mean, a swamp is literally just standing water and rotting compost. The biome. So it's not like the news or anything. But you wouldn't be surprised if this swamp was at least nominated for world's worst smelling swamp. Sniff. Oh god in heaven, what is that? Something smells like a rotten egg mated with a tire fire, and the tire fire laid also went rotten. What the fuck? Squinting through the tears, you see a patch of brown air hovering nearby. That must be the smell of the wisp that kid was looking for. Follow at a safe distance. You follow at a safe breathing distance as the smell of the wisp bobs and weaves through the fetid marsh. Eventually it comes to rest on a rotting tree stump and you sneak up quietly behind it. Just as you're about to grab a sample, 3 Gatormen casually stand up from where they were crouched in the knee-deep water around you. Ah, jeez. Do you think it's a lovely day? Minor concussion. The Gatorman beat the hell out of you. I got a minor concussion. Hell yeah, fish in that random pond. Yawn. It's my tired day. You cautiously enter the spooky hut and discover it's actually really nice inside. A young woman with rather twig-oriented hat greets you. Oh, hello, please come in. I don't get many visitors apart from the birds. I might be in the wrong place. Are you Barbara Yargara? That's correct. And you are? I'm Angus the Beefy One. A pleasure. Come in, come in. Go in. There's hobo code. I think. Hi. This is a really nice house. To be honest, I was expecting everything to be a lot more, you know, witchy. Oh, you've heard the stories. I swear about my granny. She was really into crooning. Croning? Being a crone, you know, all the really old traditional magic stuff. She lived to be nearly 200 years old. When she passed away, she left me this house and all her birds and so on. I see. Is that why you're here, chasing the old legends of Barbara Yargara? Well, not exactly. I met a kid who's into the old stories, but he was afraid you might be a child-eating kind of witch, so he sent me instead. That's adorable. I don't think I've ever eaten a child, but there's no telling what was in Granny's stews. I'm not sure if that one was meant as a joke or... Sure. Anyway, I'm supposed to take back a feather to prove that I've met you. Okay. I can just give you one, though. I can't just give you one, though. Are you sure? Yes, sorry. I have to give you some kind of test first. It's a traditional thing. What sort of test? Well, it's a lot of work keeping this room clean, what with the birds and all, and I'm getting behind on my other chores. Chores. Or you could fight me. Fight you. Granny trained all the birds to be killers, but I haven't exactly been out looking for trouble like she used to do. So they could use some exercise, you know? Okay, let's fight. Oh no, they're spooky. How much bird? Oh god, 26. Invulnerable. It's going to cast a random buff on the other bird friends. I see. Okay. I don't quite deal enough damage to one-shot these, but that's not bad. Just make them do the thing. Oof. Dia played oof. Why are you oofing? What are you oofing at? Ah. My nose. I feel very sick right now. Yeah. I genuinely feel really bad, by the way, so I will not stream that much longer. Probably will end after this fight. Something like that. +1 muscle. You can speak Gator tongue and... Many birds. Oh yeah, you're doing better? No, actually that's the point. I'm doing slightly better than I was before, but yeah, now my throat starts to hurt instead of the dizziness. So yeah, I'm kind of dealing with everything now. And yeah, life. But I will be fine. I'll just need to cure myself out, I think. Everything will be fine. Being sick is the thing that happens to humans. I'm not human. I am a demon. Or a dog, I guess. Honestly, this is a pretty easy fight. Blam. Good job, you win. Wow, nice job. That was a real workout. Here you go. You earned it. I got a feather. And another one. Add range damage to a hat. That's nice. Indulge your own well, it's Barbara's vanity. Indulge your own vanity. Bye, Angus. A small bird bath. Ask Barbara about it. Huh, I've never seen an indoor bird bath before. Oh, that was a gift. It's too small for my birds, though. If you like it, you can have it. Small bird bath. You really should have dumped the water out before you started carrying it around, maybe. Bummer, humming a little tune to her birds, ah. You probably shouldn't mess with this trapdoor without Barbara's permission, and probably all her birds' permission too. I think that's I'm gonna send you something in DMs. Alright, go ahead. I will take another photo of that hobo code, I believe it is. Yeah, Daya, I know that. I actually was kind of mentally preparing for that, because I'm really looking forward to that. So I was planning on that already. It is a nice idea though, so. You come across a busted and smoking truck in the depths of the swamp. The driver eating a sandwich in the cab gives you a sorry shrug. Engine plumb ran out of grease, he says. Squeeze some more grease out of the engine. Good dog. Oh my god. Daya! This is not safe for Twitch TOS. Let's keep that going in DMs. A mechanical mind always knows where to find a little more grease. Soon the truck's engine is sleek and ready to sprint like a powerful horse once again. Move along. That was easy. I already have like nearly all the basic skills unlocked. Act earlier in fights or AP generation. I'll take the AP generation. Sus. Are you Among Us-ing me? Am I being Among Us here? Well, if this isn't the Moss Man that kid was talking about, you've got a real unusual coincidence here. He doesn't exactly look fearsome, but if you're looking for a fight, it might be best to take advantage of a surprise. Talk to him. Excuse me, are you a Mossman? Yep, that's me, Clyde Mossman. Pleased to meet you. This guy is nice. Hi, I'm Angus, the beefy one. Welcome to my humble abode. I ain't got many visitors. Well, except some weird kids I sometimes see peeking around the trees. Are you an actual Mossman? Are you actually Moss, man? I ain't quite sure I get your meaning. That's my last name, like I said. Yeah, but are you a human person? Or some sort of swamp creature? I get that that is a strange and possibly rude question. I weren't always this way, but I've been living in this swamp a long time. Just kind of dug in and got comfortable, I see. The moss just sort of grows out of me natural-like now, instead of hair. Guess it happened so gradual, and I got so accustomed to it, it didn't occur to me to question it. Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to give you some kind of philosophical crisis. No apology necessary, friend, but it is something I'm gonna be chewing on for a while. Can I have some of your moss? Excuse me? Drop an existential bombshell on me, and now you're asking for a part of my body. I'm really not in top social form today, I guess. I do need some of that moss, though. Well, I'll tell you what. Help me solve this puzzle of whatever, of whatever I'm a man or a monster, and I'll give you some moss. Well, the way I see it, you seem intelligent and can hold a conversation, and haven't tried to murder me for my delicious organ meats. How do you know they're delicious? So I figure out that what does it really mean to be human anyway? You may well be less Homo sapien, more whatever the technical term for moss is, but does that really matter in the grand scheme of things? What's really important is just being a good person, whatever kind of person you are. That's real, even if it's an extremely weird kind of person. That's real good of you to say, friend. I guess that answers my question. Great. Here, let me give you some of my moss, like I promised. Mossman mustache, a lip-shaped slab of moss. Thanks. So are you a hobo? Wait, did I just send him to the hobo camp? Say, are you a hobo? Huh. Well, ain't the thing about hobos that they're always on the move? Feel like I'm practically the opposite of a hobo. I happen to know a group of hobos that have settled down and built themselves a pretty nice camp. Bet you'd be welcome there if you're interested. Well, now, I do value my solitude, but I certainly couldn't do any harm to visit and see. In fact, I do believe I'm due for a vacation. Aw, that's sweet. This moss is twinkling for some reason. Great twinkling moss. I think I'm completely fucking... Yeah, completely, you know? Oh, I don't have any batteries because I licked them before. In a gloomy grove of sunken cypress trees, a well-muscled woman stands waist deep in the opaque bog. Her head rests on the pommel of a sword, its blade lodged in the muck. It catches your eye because it's not the type of thing you tend to see on the East Coast. What sword is that? This is the blade of your great-aunt. Of your great-aunt? Many moons ago, it was entrusted to my family for safekeeping. Now it is yours to reclaim. For a cost. Why do I have to pay for my family sword? The security guaranteed by my family is unique, and comes with a great price. Your great-aunt knew this. It is why she placed the blade in our care. What great-aunt? Have you forgotten your lineage, boy? Time was every tavern and meeting house kept a place by the fire of Hildur the Beefy One. What's the cost? In time, I shall ask of you a boon, and you shall be obliged to grant it. Sure, I can do a boon. Let's have the sword. Great-aunt's great sword. Well, the sword has a satisfying heft. You can see why your grand-aunt liked it so much. But with it comes something quite unsatisfying, something that makes you feel almost queasy and a little cursed. Oh god. You geezed me? It's a simple magic, binding you to your oath until such time as I have need for your service. On that day, I will find you. Can we just do the boot thing now? But she's gone, slipped away into the dark waters of the swamp. Better be a good sword. It's a great sword. Oh, okay. It is a great sword. A great sword. Even more so, a great sword. Muscle increaser. Does that include me, does it? Get strong, kill stupids. Wow. Some viscous goo has rendered this house entirely decorative. This mailbox says Flemberg on the side. Junk mail. You casually commit a federal crime. Yeah. That's what I do. A gas generator is providing power to the barn in exchange for pastoral ambience. Awesome. Oh, what? Very tiny. A glass case with 2 giant horrible flies in it. Looks like Flemberg is a fan of crates and barrels. Awesome. The very small man inside the machine is clearly trying to get your attention. Hi, I'm Angus. You need help? I absolutely need help, thank you. My name is Flemberg, Paul Flemberg. I moved back into my parents' old house here because nobody would give me lab space for my experiments. It turned out an assistant would also have been nice to have. What are you trying to do? Improve myself, you know? Better, faster, stronger? At least one of those. But I put the wrong settings on the control console, and all that happened was that I shrank. You can't just change the settings? The door doesn't open from the inside. But yeah, I didn't think it through. Okay, well, I can just let you out. No. Opening the door will depolarize the booth, and it takes months for the field emitters to recharge. Not to mention the fact that I'd have to collect all new supplies for genetic material, so the door can only be opened once. Jeez, you really didn't think this through. What should I do then? You'll have to fix the settings on the console. What should I set it to? Clearly, if I knew that, I wouldn't have put the wrong ones in myself. Just make me better before you open the door. Better than what? Better than a normal guy. I don't know, I spent so long thinking about how I could build this machine that I didn't have any time left to think about why I built it. I'll see what I can do. Bench of welding tools. Stuff contains a lot of things that you don't know what they are or what they do. A workbench. There's a pile of much smaller workbenches. Take one. Tiny workbench. There are so many, he surely wouldn't mind. I got a tiny workbench. If this guy cared about these tools, he probably wouldn't have left them on the floor. Find the keepers then. Hey. Barley hanging in there. You feel past your prime. Need someone to bail me out. You got this. Hey, thanks. You got this. Oh my god. Hey, thanks. I hate this. I hate the the crazy controls for this crazy contraption. Mess with them. The screen above the lever reads: body Flemberg, head Flemberg, lungs Flemberg, pituitary fly, hat fly. Flip the pituitary lever. The machine rumbles. You look back up at the screen. The screen above the lever reads this. Flip the hat lever. Okay, this is just a normal guy now. Make his fly lungs. Make his lungs flies. Flemberg is scowling at you from inside the machine. He's wearing a nice hat. Flemberg flaps his mouth a few times, but doesn't seem to be able to speak. The way he's breathing seems pretty uncomfortable too, not just yet. I made his lungs the size of flies. Head. Fly head. Body fly. The machine contains a large, loud, angry fly. He's wearing a nice hat. Okay, make the head of the guy. The machine contains a huge fly with Flemberg's head. He's wearing a nice hat. Oh god, one sec, I'll try again. No, wait. This one's pretty great, actually. What? I can fly, and I have the proportionate strength of a fly scaled up to human size. What's not to love? Open the door. Yes, I'm sure. He loves it. Heck yeah, I can't wait to get up to all kinds of giant fly stuff. Well, before you go, I need to get a chest hair off you. Do I still have those? Okay, well, whatever. Sure. Flyman's chest hair. Thanks. Thanks. It's for... I probably just don't want to know. Going out. See ya. That's nice. I also got a mini workbench. Terrence's accounting and swamp geese. A luxurious hair from the chest of a truly remarkable specimen of masculinity. Flemberg must have been working on miniaturization technology before he developed his weird fly obsession. Going back to the monster shack. You there, an excessively jovial man struts out from behind the trees. New to these parts, is it? Ever heard of our mud henge? I'll bet you didn't know that it's actually 1.3 times larger than any comparable henge you'd care to name. I did know that about mud henge. No, I didn't know that. But the man has already disappeared into the mist. Behind him, through the trees, is Mudhenge. I'm going to Mudhenge. Admission to meet. A very clean booth for such a muddy henge. Stop by. Welcome to Mudhenge. What is this place? Friend, it's Mudhenge. Is that like Stonehenge? I don't see the comparison. You don't? She sighs. Look, we could talk for hours about Stonehenge. Stonehenge is big. Stonehenge is strong. I've gone over all this, so with respect, what I'm interested in talking about is Mudhenge. which is a formidable monument in its own right, and so much more than a first draft of Stonehenge, as they sometimes say in the magazines. What's so special about Mudhenge? Special? Well, during the swamp solstice, it's said that the needle of a compass placed upon the central altar will point not to west, but secret west, where lies the thing you need the most. That's special enough for you? Honestly, no. I bet if it happened to Stonehenge, you'd think it was amazing. What is Secret West? I'm no mystician, but Secret West is the direction in which lies that thing your heart is most missing. And it's said that a compass laying on the altar of Mudhenge during the swamp solstice will point to Secret West. That was the object. That was the object of the Mudhenge challenge. But of course, we don't run the challenge anymore. It's a challenge. Too hard. Too many missing presumed deads. I like to visit Mudhenge. Well, and why wouldn't you? It's the best and most mysterious henge this side of the border. Admission is 2 meet. What border? I believe it's all of them. I don't pay for anything I can do for free. Thinking about hopping the fence? Sure, go ahead. But there's one thing you haven't counted on. You won't have the informational brochure that comes with your ticket. Here. I knew you wouldn't be able to come all this way without seeing the famous Mudhenge. Here's a pamphlet that goes over just about everything we know about the history of this ancient monument. A short brochure with complimentary with your admission to Mudhenge. I'll be on my way, thanks. Don't be a stranger. Too late. Little is known about the history of Mudhenge. Okay. How do I get in? Get in? Into Mudhenge? I don't see a gate. Why would there be a gate? Oh, I see. No, entry to Mudhenge itself is prohibited, but the Monument Protection Council. Your ticket only gives you access to the observation area. We don't want you getting lost trying to complete the Mudhenge challenge now, do we? Where's the observation area? It's just sort of this general area here. I'll be on my way. Don't be a stranger. Shut up. Someone's going to lose their job for at the fence factory. I'm in Mudhenge. Oh, that was weird. There's another hobo code. So many hobo codes. I will make a photo of the hobo code. The photo code, even. Where's the Mudhenge altar? Was that the east? What? I am very confused. Hey! Wait, there was a guy there. Okay, Mudhenge can teleport me to Mudhenge. Interesting. I will end today's stream here, actually. Arachnophilia, you will encounter so many spiders. You won't encounter any spiders. What? You can... also, there's... Ooh, this option is haunted. But yeah, Arachnophilia, you will encounter so many spiders. Hot. But... before I go, I will raid Kiana because she's doing a very special thingy maneuver with Merc, who are both from the ship, by the way, and they're doing, I think, a multiplayer Hollow Knight thing tonight, which they worked really hard on. And honestly, I think they deserve the love. But that was kind of obvious, because of course I think they deserve the love. They're awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna raid Kiana. Socials. Exclamation mark ship. Oh yeah, I was just gonna do that. Exactly. Everybody follow all the great people from the ship. That includes Daya, who's currently in the viewership here. The nice person getting the ship command. But yes, they're all awesome. Also, my chair is going down again, so I guess that's my cue to leave. But yes, I'm gonna enjoy watching Kiana a little bit, playing some Hollow Knight, and yeah, I'll see y'all in like 2 days when I'm hopefully cured out again. I mean, who knows at this point? I always tend to get sick and then healthy and then sick immediately after, so meh. But yes, send Kiana some love, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!